First, Google see-through windows. Click the first link, MOBZystems. Scroll to the bottom of the page and install a 64-bit version. Open it and go to your taskbar. Right-click, then Options. Set it to Control P. You can also change the transparency to however you would like, and you can preview that right here. Make sure to check the two boxes right here. You can also use built-in docs, or grab the URL and make a custom doc, like shown here. Paste the URL, click Apply, move it to where you want it, and then press Ctrl P. So you only have one monitor, or just want your chat and alerts on your main monitor while gaming. Hi, my name is Trash and I'm a full-time streamer with an advanced setup, always looking for a way to save some money or find a way to do things for free. And today I'll be showing you how to efficiently stream using only one monitor. It's super easy, it only takes a few minutes to set up, so let's get into it. We're only going to need two programs for this, one of which you probably already use, and that would be OBS. The second one that we're going to need is called See-Through Windows. Now, if you go over to Google and you just search it up, you'll usually be able to find the first one called MOBZystems. However, I'll also leave a link to it in the description. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to scroll all the way down, and we're going to click the 64-bit version, because chances are you're not using a 32-bit system. Now that we're in our downloads, we're going to go through the installation process, and obviously I already have it installed, so I can't go through it and show you, but it's incredibly straightforward. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. Now that we have that installed, find where you installed it, and mine is in my start menu. So you're going to click on the little icon for it, and you'll be like, nothing popped up. You're going to want to go down to your system tray at the bottom, right click it, and open up Options. Now, what I did is I set it to Control P, because it is incredibly unlikely that you will ever press Control and P at the same time. I also set it so the opacity is right about the middle, but you can also preview the opacity to see how you like it yourself. You also got to make sure that Make Window Click Through and the button down below it are both checked. That way you can actually have them on screen. So now we have our program set up, but we're going to need our assets on screen. So what we're going to be using is custom browser docs. In the top left here, you go to custom browser docs, and we're going to be doing Twitch just to start. Now, if you already stream just to Twitch, you don't need a custom browser doc. You can actually just use the doc that's built into OBS. However, I use Restream, and sometimes I can't see emotes correctly, so having a Twitch chat is also very helpful. So we're going to go to our Twitch dashboard, and we're going to click the three little dots on the top of My Chat, and click Pop Out Chat. Now we're going to grab the URL from that, pressing Ctrl C, and then we can close that window, go back over here and put it right here. If you press Apply, now it's popped up. You can move this to wherever you need it, and then you press Ctrl P. Now it's stuck there. Press Ctrl P again and you're able to move it. You will not be able to move it after you've pressed Ctrl P or clicked off of it. So make sure to get it exactly where you want it first and then press Ctrl P. Now many of you that already stream to YouTube know exactly what this page is. However, your chat is on the right side. So once again, we're going to be clicking the three dots and then we're going to pop out the chat. Now this is going to be a different URL every single time that you go live. So you're going to want to copy that, and then you're going to want to go back over to OBS. Now we're just going to call this one YouTube. And we're going to post that right here and press Apply. Obviously, since I'm not actually streaming, it's not properly working. However, same rules apply where you move it to where you want it, and then just press Ctrl P. Now next up we'll be doing Restream. Now there's a couple different ways that you can do this. However, my preferred way, which I also think is significantly better, is to just grab the window that you get if you log into Restream through OBS, because it's already built in and easier to grab. So we're going to grab that window, and we're going to make sure it's not on top of anything. Now, we're going to put it to where we want it, and we're just going to press Ctrl P. And now, it's there. However, this doesn't always work for everybody, because they don't want the dark background. So what you can do is go into the settings, go into embed in stream, and then copy that URL and put it in just the same as we did before. The only downside to doing it this way is it doesn't have a transparent background, and if you change the font or text at all, so the color is different, it will change how it appears on stream if you have it as an overlay embedded in your stream. Now up next, we're going to be doing something with a little bit more customization, and we're going to be using StreamElements. So what you're going to want to do is on the left bar, click Overlays, and create a new overlay. We're going to set it to have a custom resolution of 500 by 500. Now we're going to add a widget, go down to Stream Tools, and Your Streams Chat. Now this will only work for both YouTube and Twitch. I do not believe it works for anything else. Now we're going to get rid of the delay of 2 seconds and set the theme to custom. Now I like to just click literally anywhere on here so it gives us the start of this, and then you can go RGB and then put in 0, space 0, space 0, space 0.50. And now we're going to go to position, size, and style, and we're going to set this to 500 by 500. Now that we have that set up, let's go to our text settings, and we're going to pick whatever font we want. I'm just going to use Arial for the sake of it. Now we're going to drag this all the way up to the top left, so we've got white text, and we're going to set the size to 17. Personally, I find that looks the best. Now we're going to save this, and we're just going to call it Test Chat for the sake of this video. Now we're going to go over here and click Copy Overlay URL. Go back over to OBS, and again, we're going to say Test Chat, and we're going to post that right there. Press Apply, and now we've got our little chat box right here. Now let's just resize it so it fits properly. Put it to where we want it on screen, and once again, press Ctrl P. Now, I turned it back off because I'm going to need to get rid of it. However, if we type in test, you'll see it pop up over here, and once more, Ctrl P. I just find that looks the best. Now, I've tried this with a full overlay for my entire screen before, and because of the background not being able to be transparent, I've got this white overlay on my entire thing. It is usable, it's just kind of a pain. So if you know of a way to fix this, maybe by altering the URL, please let me know. Now that we have our chat on screen, you probably want to see your events as well. So let's go back over to StreamElements, and on the left bar we're going to go to Data and Reports, and we're going to go to our activity feed. Now we've got this big old thing right here, and you can use the little pop out, and once again, just grab this URL, copy it, close the window, go back over to OBS, and we'll just call this Events. StreamElements Events, but I've already got one called that. And as you'll see, it pops up just the same. Now maybe we wanted it over in this corner, and we just press Ctrl P. Now obviously you can resize this before pressing Ctrl P so it's a little bit smaller, and now you've got that in one corner and you have your chat in the other. Remember, if you do click anything off of these, you will not be able to change them again unless you delete them or close out of see-through windows. Now there are also plenty of other uses for this. Like, this will work with any window on your PC, so if you need to set, say, like a timer, and you want it on screen while you're gaming, or maybe your Spotify, or even like Discord, because you want to see the random memes that your friends are sharing. It will work for those. You can also make any URL into a custom browser doc to easily get access to them again. It doesn't just need to be your chat and your activity feed. There are a few things to note though. This does not need to be done through OBS, but you will need to repeat this every time you don't use custom browser docs. You also just can't toggle them on and off by unchecking the dock in OBS. You also need to press your hotkey on each dock. So your chat will need to be hit, put where it is, and then Control P. And then same thing with your events. Also, if OBS is being run as an admin, it will not allow transparency. So if you're having problems with it, that's what the issue is. Your game also has to be in windowed or borderless window, because if it's in full screen, there's no way for Windows to allow another window to be on top of it. It's full screened. And if you click off the dock after using your hotkey, like I mentioned before, you'll no longer be able to click it and will need to close, then reopen see-through windows to reposition and make the dock transparent again. If you found this useful, I try to share how-to videos like this every week, Subscribing and liking the video lets me know I'm making a difference by providing help to our community one video at a time. If you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please share them in the comments below or stop by on stream sometime. I am more than willing to lend a hand if you have any questions. I stream every Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on both Twitch and here on YouTube. My name's Trash, and I'll see you in my next how-to video. Stealed assassinations is BM, man. BM, man. Not cool, man. BM, man.
Maybe if this was actual game. This is campaign. This is fucking. It's just
this
like,
is not campaign. This is Spartan Ops.
You're
not cool,
some,
man.
You're not killing some fucking 12-year-old in their parents' basement.
Taking away my flavor. Taking away my flavor.